Hello students, today we are going to start a topic on properties of relation. The first property is reflexive relation. Reflexive relation. So here there are enough four properties: reflexive relation, symmetric relation, transitive relation, and antisymmetric relation. So first of all we start from reflexive relation. So let A be a non-empty set and R be a binary relation on set A and R is the subset of A cross A is called reflexive if for every x belongs to A such that x is related to x, that is x belongs to R. So what is the meaning of this definition? Simply, first of all, it is the A be a non-empty set. The second is R be a binary relation. Binary relation means the relation from A to A. And it is called reflexive if x belongs to, for every means every element of A is related to itself. You can say that every element of A related to itself. For example, every line is parallel to itself. It is a reflexive relation. But every line is not a parallel to itself. It is not a reflexive relation. So in reflexive relation, all the elements of A are related to itself. Got it? Reflexive relation means all element of A related to itself. So it should be in a binary in a relation. And we take another example, note it. We take an example. Suppose it's a question and we have to check it. It is if A equal to 1, 2 and 3 and we have a 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 2 and 3, 3. Now we have to check it is reflexive or not. So here we see that the element of A are 1, 2, 3. So if it is a reflexive relation, then 1, 1 should be here, 2, 2 should be here and 3, 3 should be here. So we check it, here 1 belongs to A and 1, 1 belongs to R. So 1, 1 is here and 2 belongs to A and 2, 2 belongs to R. Okay. And 3 is also belongs to A. So 3, 3 belongs to R. Therefore, all elements of A are related to itself. It means R is reflexive. Now, we take another example. If A equal to 1, 2 and the R is 1 1 and 1 2. Now we have to check if it is reflexive or not. So here we see that if 1 belongs to A, it means simple 1 1 is also belongs to R, and 2 is also part of A. 2 belongs to A, but 2 2 does not belongs to R. So here we see that all elements of A are not related to itself. So it is R is not reflexive. So, and the most important example most important example of reflexive is what is? Every line is parallel to itself. Every line is parallel to itself, and every line is not perpendicular to itself. It is not a reflexive relation. So parallel is a reflexive relation, and perpendicular is not a reflexive relation. And you can say that another example of reflexive relation, divide. If we divide 1 divided by 2, or 1 divided by 1, 2 divided by 2, so always these numbers are divisible. So it is also a reflexive relation. Now we go to the second property, symmetric relation. Symmetric relation. So simply A is a non-empty set and R be a binary relation on A. So R is called symmetric if for every xy belongs to A, for every xy belongs to A, if x related to y, this implies y related to x, or you can say that xy belongs to R, this implies yx belongs to also R. So this implies R is symmetric. Simply, what do you mean by this definition? Simply, definition is A is a non-empty set and R be a binary relation on A. R is called symmetric. R is called symmetric relation. Symmetric relation if xy belongs to A, xy belongs to A, x if x related to y, then this implies y related to x. Means xy belongs to R, then yx belongs to, or yx also belongs to R. So this is symmetric relation. For example, x parallel to y. Suppose we have a two line x and y. So x parallel to y, this implies y is also parallel to x. First example. Second is x perpendicular to y, this implies y is also perpendicular to x. So both the example of symmetric relation. Note it. Now, next is antisymmetric relation. Antisymmetric relation. Then A be a non-empty set and R be a binary relation, and R is called anti-symmetric relation if xy belongs to R and yx belongs to R, this implies x equal to y. What is the meaning of it? Okay, if xy belongs to R and yx belongs to R, yani ordered pair of xy is also part of R and ordered pair of yx also a part of R, and this implies x should be x equal to y. That is called antisymmetric, or simply we can say that if x related to y and y related to x, this implies x equal to y, then R is anti-symmetric. Note it. The next is, note it, pause the video and note it, and next is transitive property. Transitive relation. Say A is a non-empty set and R be a binary relation, then R is called transitive relation if x related to y and y related to z, these implies x related to z. It is called transitive property, or in other words, xy belongs to R and yz belongs to R. These implies xz also belongs to R. This implies xz is also belongs to R. And the example of transitive property is simply, first example we are using here parallel. If L is parallel to M and M is parallel to N, this implies L is parallel to N. So it is a most important example of transitive property. And the second is, we are using here perpendicular. You know very well L is perpendicular to M and M is perpendicular to N, but L is not perpendicular to N. So it here in the second part, R is not transitive. But this part, it is yes and it is no. Okay, if L is perpendicular to M and M is perpendicular to N, then it is not possible to L is perpendicular to N. So it is, so R is not transitive in the second part, but in the first part, L is perpendicular to M and M is perpendicular to M, then L is perpendicular to N. So it has, this relation is transitive. Now, the next, these are the four most important property, and on these properties, the next is, the relation is equivalence relation. When a relation is